Back in 2012, when Counting Cars first hit TV screens, it quickly became one of the most popular car restoration shows in America. The series followed Danny the Count Koker and his team at Count's Customs in Las Vegas as they turned old, rusted vehicles into stunning custom masterpieces. Fans loved the mix of roaring engines, shiny paint jobs, and the team's big personalities. Danny, with his rock and roll look and passion for classic cars, became a household name. The show wasn't just about cars. It was about creativity, friendship, and the love of craftsmanship. Over the years, the cast grew close like a family, sharing laughs, arguments, and unforgettable builds. Even though the series stopped filming new episodes in 2021, fans still wonder what happened to the crew. Did they stay in the business? Are they still friends? Let's take a ride and find out where the stars of Counting Cars are today. Danny Koker was the soul of Counting Cars and the driving force behind Count's Customs. Long before the show, Danny was already known in Las Vegas as a local celebrity. He hosted the late-night horror show Saturday Fright at the Movies in the 1980s and owned a popular rock club called Count's Vamped. When Counting Cars took off, Danny's image as a cool, car-loving rocker was sealed forever. Even though the cameras have stopped rolling, Danny never slowed down. He still runs Count's Customs full-time, taking on custom builds for high-end clients and collectors. His shop continues to create motorcycles, hot rods, and classic cars that look straight out of a dream. Danny also performs with his band, Count 77, playing rock shows across the US and Europe. Many fans who visit Las Vegas still drop by Vamped or Count's Customs hoping to meet him in person. Danny says he's grateful to fans who supported him all these years and promises that the Count never stops rolling. Every great leader needs a loyal teammate. And for Danny, that person was Kevin Mack. Calm, reliable, and honest, Kevin balanced out Danny's wild energy. On the show, fans saw how Kevin managed business deals, kept projects on budget, and helped the garage run smoothly. After Counting Cars, Kevin continued to play a big role at Count's Customs. He now focuses on managing operations, handling clients, and making sure the team delivers top-quality work. While he's not as flashy as Danny, his steady leadership is what keeps things moving. Kevin has also become more active on social media, often sharing photos of the shop's latest builds. Fans still appreciate his grounded personality and sense of humor. He has said in interviews that he's proud of what the team achieved on the show, and that the brotherhood between him and Danny is still strong today. Kevin remains one of the most respected names in the custom car world. If Danny was the heart of Counting Cars, then Ryan Evans was its artistic soul. Ryan's incredible paint and design skills brought life to every vehicle that entered the shop. His ability to turn old, faded metal into bold, colorful works of art amazed fans around the world. Since the show ended, Ryan has continued working at Count's Customs, leading the paint and design department. He's known for his creative flair and attention to detail, which attracts collectors who want something truly unique. On social media, Ryan often shares behind-the-scenes videos of his process, from sketching designs to adding final touches. He's also been invited to car events and conventions, where fans line up to meet him. Despite his fame, Ryan stays humble, always crediting Danny and the team for their success. He once said, "We're just a bunch of guys doing what we love, making cars beautiful again." His dedication keeps the Count's Customs name shining bright even today. Every shop needs a character who keeps the energy high and the laughs rolling. That's where Horny Mike comes in. Known for his love of horns and his wild personality, Mike made Counting Cars both entertaining and unpredictable. He was a master fabricator, always ready to build something strange and eye-catching. Since the show wrapped, Horny Mike has continued designing and creating custom pieces under his brand Horny Mike Designs. His work ranges from wild car parts to metal art sculptures and helmets decorated with his signature horns. He also travels to car shows and fan conventions, where his charm still draws a crowd. Mike has said that Counting Cars gave him the platform to show people that being different is cool. Away from the spotlight, he's also focused on spending time with family and building one-of-a-kind projects in his own shop. His energy and creativity prove that even after TV fame, he's still doing what he loves most, building crazy, unforgettable machines. Behind every flashy car on Counting Cars was a team of hard-working mechanics, and Shannon Aikau was one of the best. He was the quiet powerhouse of the show. Less talk, more action. Shannon's deep knowledge of engines and craftsmanship helped bring many of the show's best builds to life. After filming ended, Shannon stayed connected to the automotive scene. He has been working on private projects and occasionally appears at custom car events. Many fans miss seeing him on screen but still follow his updates online, where he shares restoration tips and photos. Shannon has said that Counting Cars was more than just a TV show. It was a chance to inspire young mechanics. He continues to teach and encourage others to learn the craft of restoration. His passion for classic vehicles hasn't faded, and he remains one of the most respected builders in Las Vegas. No restored car would look complete without the shine and perfection that came from Rolly Sabo's expert detailing. Known for his European accent and funny personality, Rolly added charm to every episode. Fans loved his hard work and cheerful attitude. After Counting Cars, Rolly faced some ups and downs, including a serious accident in 2019, but he recovered and returned to doing what he loves. He now runs his own detailing business, specializing in high-end vehicles. His dedication and skill have earned him loyal customers who trust him to make their cars sparkle like new. Rolly also enjoys connecting with fans on social media, often sharing photos of his detailing work and funny behind-the-scenes memories from the show. Though he's no longer part of Count's Customs, he remains proud of the time he spent there and often thanks Danny and the crew for helping him build his career. Even though Counting Cars stopped airing, its legacy continues through the fans and the ongoing success of Count's Customs. The garage has become a Las Vegas attraction, with visitors from around the world coming to see the famous shop in person. Tourists can take pictures, buy merchandise, and sometimes even spot Danny or Ryan working. The spirit of the show, creativity, teamwork, and passion still lives in every car they build. The team occasionally posts updates online, showing that they're still active and close friends. Counting Cars wasn't just about restoring vehicles. It was about giving old things new life and showing that with love and hard work, even rust can shine again. The crew proved that art and mechanics can go hand in hand. For fans, the memories of the show will always be tied to that unique mix of metal, music, and heart. As of 2025, the Counting Cars team has taken different paths but remains united by their shared love for custom cars. Danny continues to run his empire of music, cars, and nightlife in Las Vegas. Kevin keeps the shop running smoothly. Ryan still paints and designs. Horny Mike builds art that turns heads. Shannon continues to restore engines, and Rolly shines cars to perfection. Their stories remind us that even though TV fame fades, true passion never dies. Each of them still lives by the same motto that made the show great. Do what you love, and do it with style. Whether they're on screen or not, the Counting Cars crew continues to inspire fans around the world who dream of building something extraordinary with their own hands. Their journey proves that creativity, friendship, and hard work are timeless, and that the Count's Custom spirit will always keep on rolling. When Counting Cars began, few people expected a show about restoring old vehicles to become such a massive hit. But it wasn't just the shiny cars that drew people in. It was the people themselves. Each episode showed that real craftsmanship, dedication, and teamwork could be just as entertaining as drama or gossip. Danny Koker's leadership style, full of energy and passion, inspired not only his team, but also viewers watching from home. Unlike other reality shows filled with arguments and fake moments, Counting Cars felt real. Fans could see the hard work, the mistakes, and the joy when a finished car rolled out of the garage. This honesty made the show special. It proved that audiences still loved stories about skill and creativity. The show also encouraged young people to explore careers in mechanics, painting, and restoration, showing that these trades are forms of art. Over time, Counting Cars became more than entertainment. It became a movement celebrating hard work, respect, and craftsmanship. While Counting Cars made Danny Koker a television star, he was always more than just a car guy. His love for music, art, and business turned him into a true Las Vegas icon. His restaurant and bar, Count's Vamped, remains one of the most popular live music venues in the city, featuring rock and metal bands from around the world. Danny often performs with his own group, Count's 77, proving that his passion for rock and roll still burns strong. At the same time, Count's Customs continues to take on custom builds for clients, from simple restorations to high-end projects worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Danny's business sense and personal charm have helped him build a small empire in Vegas. Tourists visit his shop every day, hoping to see the Count in action. Despite his success, Danny stays humble, always crediting his team for the shop's reputation. In interviews, he often says that the secret to success is simple. Do what you love and take care of the people who help you do it. Behind all the fame and fun, life after television hasn't been easy for everyone in the Counting Cars crew. Fame can be a blessing, but it also comes with challenges. Loss of privacy, high expectations, and constant attention from fans. Some of the cast members struggled to adjust once filming ended. Without the cameras and production team around every day, life suddenly became quieter. Rolly Sabo, for example, went through a difficult time after a serious accident that left him unable to work for months. But with determination and the support of fans, he made a strong comeback. Horny Mike has also spoken about how the show taught him discipline and patience, lessons that helped him grow personally and professionally. The crew often says that being part of Counting Cars changed their lives forever, not just because of fame, but because it taught them to believe in their skills. Even when times got tough, the experience gave them strength to keep pushing forward. Every fan of Counting Cars remembers certain builds that became unforgettable. There was the 1967 Shelby Mustang that took months to perfect, the tricked-out motorcycles that looked like moving art, and the custom hot rods that left viewers speechless. Many of these vehicles were sold to collectors, but some still remain with Danny and his team. These cars are not just machines. They are pieces of history that remind fans of the show's best moments. Ryan Evans often says that each car tells a story, and his goal as a painter is to let that story shine through the design. Danny still owns several of his favorite builds, and he occasionally brings them to car shows. Fans who see them in person often say it feels like meeting a celebrity. These vehicles are living proof of what passion and teamwork can achieve. They represent the creativity that made Counting Cars one of the most beloved automotive shows ever produced. Today, Counts Customs is more than just a garage. It's a landmark. Located just a few miles off the Las Vegas Strip, it has become a must-visit destination for car lovers from around the world. Visitors can tour the shop, browse through the gift store, and even buy official merchandise. The staff is friendly, and sometimes fans get lucky enough to meet Danny or Ryan in person. Many people say visiting the shop feels like stepping into an episode of the show. You can smell the fresh paint, see the gleaming cars, and feel the same energy that once filled TV screens. This connection keeps the Counting Cars spirit alive. The team doesn't just rely on nostalgia, though. They continue to work on new designs, adapting modern technology while keeping the classic feel. For Danny, Counts Customs is not just a business. It's a legacy that represents creativity, hard work, and family values. Every visitor who walks in becomes part of that legacy. Even after years off television, the Counting Cars fan community remains strong. On Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, groups of fans still share clips, discuss episodes, and post updates about the cast. Some even travel to Las Vegas just to take pictures outside Counts Customs. Danny and the crew occasionally post online, thanking fans for their continued support. Ryan Evans often shares time-lapse videos of his paint jobs, while Horny Mike uploads funny clips from his shop. These small moments keep fans connected and show that the cast still appreciates the people who made them famous. There's even talk among fans about wanting a reunion episode or special feature showing what everyone's been up to since the final season. Whether that happens or not, the online community ensures that Counting Cars will never be forgotten. It's rare for a show to stay this beloved years after its last episode, but this one managed to build a loyal fan base that refuses to let go. One reason Counting Cars stood out among other reality shows was its genuine sense of passion. While other car shows focused mostly on competition or drama, Counting Cars focused on art. The show wasn't about who could finish a car faster. It was about transforming something old and forgotten into something new and meaningful. Danny often spoke about his love for classic cars, saying that each build was like bringing history back to life. Viewers felt that passion too. Many people started restoring their own cars after watching the show, inspired by the creativity and teamwork they saw on screen. The chemistry between the cast members made everything more real. They laughed, argued, and worked hard, just like any family-run business. That authenticity gave Counting Cars a heart that few other shows could match. Even years later, fans still describe the show as pure and honest, which is why it remains one of the best-loved programs on the history